Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Kwamwala coming at you with another lesson. Before I get into this lesson, I'd like to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Hakwadash. Double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, this lesson I was reading the book of Daniel. This scripture right here, sparked a lesson, of how even other rulers, honored Yahweh Shem Shah. Esau, he didn't. This man is filled with nothing but pride, right? And that's another reason why he's going to be, brought to a base level, man. I'm going to read the scriptures, Daniel 4:37. It says, "Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven," all right, which is Yahweh, all right, and his son, Yahweh Shah. All right, it says, "All whose work are truth, and by his ways, and his ways judgment." All right, because Nebuchadnezzar was able to see, a lot of the things that the Lord will do, for his people by via the prophets. You had Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. All right, you had, I believe Jeremiah was a part of that timeline. So he witnessed a lot of things. All right, and understood that the Lord is the power of heaven. All right, the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of man. All right, and, you can go to Daniel 2 real quick. So if I went past it, yeah. Daniel 2:21. Nebuchadnezzar basically he understood that these things was not, of himself. All right, he knew that it was a power in heaven that can that makes things happen. All right, but this is Daniel 2:21. It says that he changeth the times and the seasons and removeth kings and set above kings. All right, because I believe after the Babylonians it was the Persians and Medes, and then it was Greeks, and then Rome. That's the times and the seasons and the kings being changed. All right, even now we got Rome all over again. All right, we got a devil whose pride is so high he won't honor, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, and that's another reason why he's going to have to be abased or brought back lower, or changed back to his natural state. All right, because he was only used for a reason. All right, to basically show, what wickedness would look like if it was, ran through the most wickedest people on earth. All right, let me get back into it. It says, "And he set up kings, he giveth wisdom unto the wise." All right, he even gave wisdom to Esau, man. This is why he even got to this level. But most and foremost, he gave it to his servants, the prophets. All right, it says, "And knowledge to them that know understanding." All right, and still made me think about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And all this man. All right, and Yahweh Shah when he was Solomon. But going back, all right, it says in Daniel 4:37, Salakia, it says, "And those that walk in pride, he is able to abase." All right, and this man walks in nothing but pride. All right, from the time he was born into death. All right, but it says he is able to be abased, meaning when you go into that word, Daniel 4, the word abase. It says to bring low or humble. All right, and the Lord is able to do that. I believe, I ain't even gonna get into that count, but because I don't want to go off to what we talking about. But it says to bring low or humble. All right, and the Lord is able to do that at His own will. All right, by through via the angels and of course on the earth. All right, however He wanted to play out. And with Esau's, how he gonna be humble is he gonna have to be taken out of rulership. All right, he's gonna have to be showed, all right, himself to be, what is this? Proverbs, I believe, Salaki. I was just reading it. Oh, Psalms 9. Psalms 9. And 20, it says, put them in fear. Oh, Lord, Yahbashim Yahushai, and at him. Them is really the nation, but the head of the nation is Esau. It says that the nations may know themselves to be but men, all right, because Esau think he is a god. That's how much pride he has right now. All right, I believe in over there in our country, the Israelis talking about whatever technology they about to start using, it ain't gonna be no need for a god. So they already got it in their head, all right, that they don't even visualize a power, man, or they don't even want a power. All right, but then they never had a power. All right. So it don't even matter, But I'm about to just get back with this. All right. This man about to be abased by judgment. All right. Missiles, the chariots. All right. Lord willing us. All right. And then going back to his basic level, man. He about to be a slave. All right. He about to be under us. As Jeremiah 25:9, it says, behold, I will send and take all the families of the north, saith the Lord, and Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, my servant. And that's the point I got this scripture, because even though the things that Nebuchadnezzar did, like pluck out the eyes of Hezekiah, and slaughter a lot of us, but it was the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. It says, and will bring them against the land and against the inhabitants thereof, and against all these nations round about, and will utterly destroy them and make them an astonishment and a hissing and a perpetual desolation. And the Lord did that. He made us work good. He did that until we didn't even know who we was. All right. But just further, just going in, Isaiah 10:5, O Assyrian, all right, showing you that Nebuchadnezzar was a servant of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It wasn't like he took that upon himself. Like the prophets told him, what was going on. Salaki. And he believed it. All right. Now you got, the leader Esau, they know what it is, but they really don't want to accept it, but they got to. All right. Because you got the prophets now telling them what's going on. Just like even with Alexander. All right, the prophets told him who he was. All right, but he knew what was going on. All right, and I believe he was kind of cool with the Israelites back then. But Esau, the scriptures say that he's the Most High is not in all their thoughts. All right, so he just thinking where he got and gained his power. He don't know that. He don't think that it's privacy. He think, it's all of himself. All right, that's why I got this Isaiah 10:13. It says, for he saith, by the strength of my hand I have done it. All right, but really, you haven't done nothing. All right, that's just your pride, because the Lord let you get to these points. All right, if it wasn't for the Lord, Gad and Reuben would have wiped your ass out as soon as you got here. The Lord had to put that spirit on them to miss all them arrows, or to flee from you, or for you to give them damn chicken, whatever, measles or whatever it was in them damn blankets when you gave it to God, the deception you got, all that's from the Lord, man. All right. But it says, by my strength and my hand I've done it, and my wisdom, for I am prudent. All right, which you not. It says, I have removed the bounds of the people And you did, and have robbed their treasures, and I have put down the inhabitants like a valiant man. All right, but like I said, Lord just allowed you to do that, you know. But this is Revelations 18:7. It says, how much she have glorified herself. All right, this is also going into the pride of this man. He's about to be brought to a base. All right, he's about to be, the land which you have right now, which is America, is about to be leveled. All right, so it ain't gonna be shit. All right, this is all you got. This is all you gonna ever have. All right, you ain't gonna have complete dominancy of the world like we is. All right. It says how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, and she did that through the slavery to our ancestors. All right. It says so much torment and sorrow give her. All right, because that's a righteous judgment for everything, you know, this man have did. All right, especially through generations and generations. All right. It says, for she saith in her heart, I sit as a queen. All right, this the pride. All right, she sit at the top, what she is. All right now. It says, and no widow. All right, I mean, she ain't never had no losses. All right, but you about to see all that. All right. It says, and she'll see no sorrow. All right, the pride of these devils, man. The scriptures say that they think they houses shall continue forever. All right, but it's not gonna be like that, sis. And no widow, and she'll see no sorrow. All right, but like I said, it's just proud. All right, and Lord, at the end of the day, he hate a proud look. All right. This is Proverbs 6:16. It says, these 6 things doeth the Lord hate. And yeah, the 7th is abomination. This is abomination to the Lord. It says unto him, it says a proud look. All right, and that's this man firsthand, man. The scriptures talk about how his look was more stout than his fellow, man. It says a proud look, a lying tongue. All right, this man, scriptures say when he was born, he come out speaking loud, say he speak with a forked tongue. His words in his mouth was smooth as butter. All right. It says a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations. All right. And that wicked imagination is that Karagman part of the New World Order, which you think he's going to be able to fulfill, but he's not. All right. It says, and hands that shed innocent blood, man, all the way from the time the Salakia, Cain, and Abel, all right, up until, now. All right, the scriptures in Job says bones are full of the sins of his youth. All right. This is the perpetual hatred he done had and shed Israelite blood, man. And he about to do it even more now, man. All right, the time he about to get his last hurrah off. All right. It says, and feet that be swift into running to mischief. All right. This is Proverbs 6:19. It says, a false witness that speak of lies. All right. And the scripture calls him the accuser of our brother. Accuser of his brother. So what is that? All right, person that's basically, apart from what he did, he set up ways for you to constantly go off. All right, he set up who puts I believe pork and candy. Who puts aluminum fluoride and shit like that that'll decalcify your pineal gland in your baby milk or in your toothpaste. All right, it's pig hair and brushes. It's all types of things that we don't even know about, but that's his way of accusing us and having us going off. All right. It says, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. All right, that's a whole nation divided. All right, he divided. I believe he especially did that one. I think he put the Indian dude, the Northern Kingdom against each other when they came over here in battle. But it says, Salakia. This is for Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction. All right, and this man, your pride is going to be your downfall. It is your downfall. All right. You had a whole chance of running the way of life how the Lord wanted it to. Every nation did. You know, I believe I said it already. Time and chance happen to everybody, but it's in the scriptures on how you ran everything. All right, but he said to hell with that. He gonna do his own thing, and for that pride, because you had the book, and you took it even in your own control. When the scripture said, "What hast thou to do with thy covenant in thy mouth?" All right, man, you now you got to take hold of this book because you tried it. All right, even I believe the president swore in on this book, but now these curses is about to jump on your ass now, you know. But it says pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. And he got the most haughtiest spirit because, you know, he was his blessings was deceit, proudness, out of control, and a sword. All right. And ours was belief, faith, humble, meekness. All right, and we also got the scriptures say our spirit lust of envy. All right, but that's just the salt, you know. But going back about to finish out with this Jeremiah 50 and 31. Behold, I am against thee, O most proud. All right, the Lord is about to bring you to our base level. It says, said the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, armies. It says, for the day is come, the time that I will visit thee. All right, how is the Lord doing that? By his man. All right, he doing it by these prophecies. So like in 2 Ezra 6 and 18, it says, and it said, behold, the day is come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth. All right, and them is all you nations, but the head of the nations, all right, Esau now. All right, he about to visit the earth with, all right, he already doing the earthquakes, he already doing tornadoes, he already got his man out there. All right, these prophecies is coming to pass. All right, the Lord is getting ready to fully, you know, put his foot down on this bitch, man. But hey, man, Esau, you about to be abase soon. Lord, it's like the Lord willing, this was edifying to the Lord's elect. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Hashem, Rahahakodash. Daban is again to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And Kazak Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.